Hey guys, what's going on today? I wanted to take a quick look at Sealeo in the Tempest Cup and see how it performs. It is the same typing as Lapras, so I think Lapras might be a better option with double Legacy moves, or at least Legacy Ice Beam. If you're like me and can't get access to an Ice Beam Lapras, I think this is a better option. So if we look at it, what it does well, and right now I'm running Powder Snow, Body Slam, Aurora Beam. So it's going to do well against like Tropius or some of those. And some of your flying types. Altaria, it's going to do really well against Altaria, of course. And then Body Slam gives you a lot of quick shield pressure. So this is a solid lead, just like Lapras with Surf. Gives you a lot of lead pressure. So if we take a look real quick, let's go move that over. So if we look, we can see Water Gun and then Powder Snow. So Water Gun is 3 energy, 3 power, have 1 turn duration. Durations are half a second. So we see it's DPS. Oh, it's doing DPS instead of EPT, but you can see it's 6 energy per second and 8 for Powder Snow versus 4 damage and 6. So Water Gun gives you a little bit higher damage and a little bit lower energy and shorter duration. So I think Powder Snow may be the better option, just gives you that double ice moveset. It's kind of up to you though. I think either one of those could be versatile. They have their pluses, minuses. You know, going up against like a Skarmory, it would probably be better have a Water Gun. Also against Charizard, it's going to be better to have a Water Gun. But Powder Snow may give you advantages in other arenas like Tropius and like whatever the other one that I just said was. Tropius and Altaria for sure. But I think you do need to run Body Slam. That is for sure. And then I think the second one is the energies are the same for Water Pulse and Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam just hits a little harder. So I think Aurora Beam is probably the better option. Once again, you could run it a double water move set with Body Slam. I think Body Slam is the key thing to take away from this, that it is necessary on Sealeo to do the most damage. So if we go back, we can take a look at a few battles now. Alright, so here's the first match where I use Sealeo. You can see I've already gotten to a Body Slam before Mamoswine can get to its charge move. Mamoswine isn't a great lead here because it does take a while to get to its charge moves. Now obviously he switched out and switched into Minor Plusle, whatever, and then so that I'm definitely at a disadvantage here, so I do use a shield because that would take me out. It has discharge, which is a good option in this league. I just don't know if it's as good as Lantern because it is fairly frail compared to Lantern, and that's the main thing. Lantern is really good except for there's certain situations it doesn't stand out. Now here I let it hit the discharge and my Sealeo goes down. Alright, so next battle, I lead with Sealeo again. I want to see what he's going to lead with. He leads with Altaria. Now, this is a solid matchup for me. I can chunk quite a bit. You can see, though, that Dragon Breath is doing quite a bit to Sealeo. So I'm going to charge up, let him think I'm going to use Aurora Beam, and use my Body Slam instead. I'm pretty sure he counts moves and knows how much, but he knew that's what I was going to do as well. So here we go. I'm going to hit a Aurora Beam. He should block this one because he should know that I've played him a lot, so it's a pretty obvious what I was going to do there. So I should have switched it up probably what I was doing. But you can see I've chunked quite a bit of damage even with him blocking the Aurora Beam. I won't need to use another one. We chunked quite a bit of his health away. Sky Attack is going to finish me off there though. Alright, and here's another one where he once again has led with a Mamoswine. So we'll see. You can see I get to that Body Slam just very quickly. I'm going to let him attack first here just to see I'm curious how much Ancient Power is going to do. It obviously will be super effective. And so you can see it does actually do quite a chunk to my Sealeo there, but it does, my HP is a little lower right now because I haven't fully powered up Sealeo, so that's just something to keep in mind. And I do get a few body slams off here, and he does spend a few shields to block some of them. So I'm fairly happy. He used one shield. There's my one shield I'm going to use. So we do, you know, we're back and forth there on shields. One shield, one shield. I hit him with another body slam. That's just how quickly Sealeo gets off those body slams. And so you can see I actually do win that battle. Mamoswine isn't a great lead though. And you can see here I actually get off another body slam into his... Now obviously Electric's going to take mine down. Blocking that wasn't necessarily necessary, but it does give him a good option there. Another one I like is Graveler. It's not as good as Lantern. We'll save that for another video though. You can kind of see how good it is, especially against his Togetic. Here's the next matchup, Rhyperior versus Sealeo. You can see how much that Smackdown is doing, and my Powder Snow is not doing as much. So obviously this is one situation where Water Gun might be a little bit better, but that Smackdown is just doing so much damage that you can see it doesn't last very long against that. So that's one matchup. I could have switched right away to my Abomasnow, obviously, because I had it in the back, and Silph isn't going to do anything to Abomasnow, but you can see how quickly he actually had to switch out, which is the reason I didn't switch into my Abomasnow to begin with, so I still have switch advantage here. So that's one thing. Sealeo does have some bad matchups. How many people are going to be running Rhyperior as a lead? I don't know. Just something to think about whenever you are doing that. I think a more common lead, maybe Lantern or Tropius for sure, is going to be a more common lead if you have access, or people have access to Tropius. Obviously those two are going to be some solid leads there. So here we go. We've got Sealeo versus Dewgong. I think Dewgong is just the lesser of the three, honestly. If you look at ice water types, I think you've got Lapras, Sealeo like 1A, 1B, and then you have Dewgong, if it has the legacy moveset of Icy Wind. But you can see I'm getting off those body slams fairly quickly. So I think that's one thing that gives Sealeo the advantage, is just how quickly it can get to the body slams. Obviously Lapras with Silph can do the same thing. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully this video has been good and taught you a little bit about Sealeo, and don't fret. Honestly, don't fret if you don't have a legacy moveset on your Lapras, because I think Sealeo is just as good of an option. Gives you something a little bit different too, that is still meta relevant, and honestly it's a little cheaper as far as unlocking a second move on it. So definitely, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, do all that jazz, you know what to do. And once again guys, we'll let this battle finish off. You can see it's I'm doing pretty decent damage against the Skarmory.